Hi everybody, it's still Tuesday. I just finished making some fresh bread right here. Remember that? Okay, so the video was gonna be too long if I did what I really wanted to do all in one shot, but I just separated like that. And I want to show you this cute little bag that I got from MISO. You can put it together. It's a bread bag, so now I can put all my bread inside the cute little bag, and it's for bread, so that's cool. All right guys, this is what I want to do. I want to make some miso soup. See, miso soup. I've been wanting to make this for a long time, so I picked up a container at the supermarket, and I want to make a miso mushroom soup. So I have my miso, and over here I have these freeze-dried mushrooms, different kind, porcini, portobello, all different kinds of mushrooms. So I got a big jar of them in Costco. So what you do is you take this the mushrooms, which I'm gonna do now. You take them and you rinse them, and you fill this with water, and you basically let it sit in water and soak for like 10 minutes so they can rehydrate. And then you take them and you can put them in your broth while you're cooking your broth, and it'll be ready. So I want some mushroom miso soup, and I already cut up a whole bunch of green onions. That's another video on how I preserve my green onions. So these are the green onions that I already preserved. And another video, I don't know if you've seen it yet, bone broth. That's what I wanted to make, bone broth. So I made bone broth with pork, with chicken, with cow. So 3 types of bones are in this broth, and I made this fresh. I made it a video. I'm gonna show it later, but that is the only part that came out with the fat in it. If you could see it, that was the whole content of fat. Everything is here is all gelatinous, and this is what I'm gonna use instead of water, because this, you're supposed to mix this with water. It's concentrated, so you're supposed to mix that with water. Instead, I'm gonna mix mine with some bone broth. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna add some cut up sea crunchy leaves. So I'm gonna do that, and that's like a follow-up with my bread, because I want to have some miso soup with my bread. So I'm gonna rinse these out, put water in it, and just let it sit there for about 10 minutes or 15 minutes till it rehydrates, and then it's ready so I can make soup. Okay, I'll be back. Hey everybody, I'm back, and these mushrooms have been sitting in this water for about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna drain them real quick, fill them up with water, and I'm gonna put them on low heat. Okay, hold on. Okay, so here they go. I rinsed them, I drained them, and I added fresh water, and now I'm going to boil them for about 10 minutes or 5 minutes. I'm sorry, hold on. Yes, I unplugged my appliances. Okay, there we go. So now I'm just gonna let this come to a full boil. When it comes to a full boil, I'm gonna lower it, and then I'm gonna just wait 10 minutes, or yeah, about 8 to 10 minutes. I'm just gonna give them a quick little boil, and then I'm gonna discard that water, and then they're ready to cut up and use it into soup. So I'll be back. So my mushrooms have come to a boil, like so. They're boiling up. So since my water is boiling, I lowered it really low, and I'm gonna let that simmer there for 10 minutes. So I'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay guys, this has been boiling for like 10 minutes already. So this is like completely done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drain them, and then I'm gonna put them back in there, okay? So let me get my little strainer. And I need a pot holder, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna strain this real quick, and then I'll be back. All right, I didn't rinse it. I just strained it. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to move it from this pot because it's hot. I just want to cool this off for a few minutes because I'm going to add my my bone broth into this. Okay, so I'll be back. Let that cool a little bit. Hi everybody, I'm back, and this is cooled, or else I wouldn't be holding it. So that's cooled, and here's my broth. And like I said, up on top, this is like a little extra layer of fat, and you could just remove that. You didn't have to remove it, but now you just left with this gelatin. This would make some delicious soup dumplings. That's a good idea, right? Make some soup dumplings with this gelatinous. Now this is just bone broth, so I'm gonna be adding majority of the bone broth in here because I really want this miso soup. That's why I decided to do this bone broth, because I wanted miso soup. So there we go. I'm just gonna wait for all that gelatinous to melt, and it melts really fast. See, it's almost all dissolved. I'm gonna raise the heat just a little bit, and this definitely needs a little bit more. So I'm just gonna put it in. I think I'm just gonna add all of it in because I can use this a few times. This is what I wanted. This is where all the flavorings on the bottom. But yes, I used all this delicious bone broth here. I'm gonna put a little tiny bit of water in here so I can get the little bits out. Okay. Now I can get all those little yummy bits that are all over the place. And I'm gonna put it right there. And I don't need to season this, guys, because like I said, I made my bone broth soup. I didn't add any veggies to it or anything. All I did was put some bones in a pot and I cooked them. So right now I'm gonna let this come to a boil and I'll be back. Hi everybody, I'm back, and this mushroom soup is all ready. Now I'm just gonna let it rest a little bit, and the reason why I'm gonna let it rest a little bit is because if you put the miso soup with it really hot boiling, you're not supposed to cook the miso soup. So once you have it in your bowl, that's when you add the miso paste to it. So right now, like I said, you see the way it's still boiling. It's still real hot, and it's gonna kill all the fermentation, all the vitamins, all the good stuff. So we don't want that. All right, so I'm just gonna take my miso soup right there, or rather my bone broth soup with mushrooms. So good, it tastes so good, guys. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit, not too hot. When it simmers down just a little bit, I'll come and I'll set it up. I'll show you how I make my miso soup, okay? So I'll be back. Hi everybody, I'm back, and my miso soup has cooled off enough. I mean, it's been like maybe 6-7 minutes. I think that's good enough now because I have my bowl. Where's my miso bowl? Hold on a second. Oh, yes, here we go. All right, so this is what I like to eat my miso and my pho. I like to eat it in there. So I have my miso soup spoon too. It's real cute. So that's how I eat it. And look, I'm gonna grab this, which has nice mushrooms in it. See that? I think that's the perfect amount of mushrooms. I don't need any more than that. So I'm gonna add like 3 spoons. That's a good amount. Okay, so I'm gonna cover that up. I'm gonna open up my my miso paste is brand new. I haven't used it yet, so oh, look at that. It came with a little freshness packet in there, and it came with a little piece of paper right on top, I guess, to keep it fresh. So I'll hold on to that. Now what I want to do is I want to grab 1 spoon, exactly like 1 tablespoon, a nice tablespoon of the miso paste, depending on how you like it. Remember, guys, this is really salty. So you take 1 spoon of the miso paste and you put it down into the broth. I'm gonna put that paper back on, and I'm gonna cover it the way it was. So you take your miso paste and you just put it there, and you just wait for that to dissolve. It'll dissolve really quick because my soup is still hot. Real delicious, guys. So I think I'm gonna add another little spoon to it of the broth. I have plenty of bone broth. So there we go. That looks like a nice bowl. I don't want too much, but yeah, that's good. Half a bowl. So now I don't see the paste anymore in there. Okay, so now I add my green onions. Add some green onions to the miso paste like that. And I also have these little crunchy seaweed snacks. And I like the seaweed snacks in there. So I buy them individually so they don't go bad. I love these guys. So I'm just going to grab a couple of leaves. I have like 5. And I'm just going to tear them up and put them right there. And that's it, guys. And just like that, my miso soup is ready. It looks really good, delicious. And I just scoop it up like this. Grab some seaweed, nice piece of mushroom. That's how I'm gonna eat it. And like I said, you saw the video before that. And I have my fresh bread here. So I'm just gonna put it on a plate. It's real nice and crispy. It's perfect. Perfect. This one is doing with the salami. So this is perfect, guys, to pair up with some nice miso soup. This is my recipe. I hope you like this recipe. I hope you buy the miso soup and you make it just like this. It's going to come out really good. And I hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Hit all the notification bells so you don't miss any of my videos. Okay? Happy Tuesday night. Love you guys. Bye.